Hey guys, GC here with a quick overview of how to buy the different parts of the Statera ecosystem. So first and foremost is the Statera token. You just go to the main website, stateratoken.com, go to trade, click on trade. It will take you to Uniswap, and here you can choose how much to buy. You can trade any asset that you want for it, and once you swap, you might find that it doesn't go through, and most likely it's the slippage issue. So if you go up to the cog up here, you can't see it. I'm blocking off my address. But if you go up here and change it to 1.5, it should work. You might have to go to 2 or 3 depending on what the market's doing at that current time, but know that it will make it a little more expensive if that full slippage is used. It doesn't necessarily it doesn't automatically use all the slippage, but know that if you put in 10% slippage, then you might pay 10% more than market price. And so once you have that slippage set to something you're comfortable with, choosing the amount, clicking on swap, confirming the swap, and then just confirming it in your wallet. I'll usually use, I'll always click on edit and check the gas prices, and usually use faster average, but up to you how much you want to pay for gas, and depending on how big the transaction is. And then so that's buying the Statera token. The next is the Delta token, which is 50% Ether, 50% Statera. When you click on that, it'll take you to the pool, and you can see it's Ethereum and Statera. If I put in 0.001, it'll automatically adjust for how much Statera will be 50-50 with that. And then I would click on supply. Also, when you go to this page, if you click on this arrow here, you'll see what pools you're already in, and then you click here to see what your share is, how many you have, how many Delta tokens, and then you can also remove. You can split it into Ethereum and Statera, or you can add more. You can view the pool information. Also, if you don't see it, you can just go to import it, and then find the token. You can take the go to the contract address, grab the token address, and then put it into the pool, and then there it is, and then you found the pool. So if you don't see the pool there, you can import it, and then this is how you buy your Delta tokens. And when you choose how much to put in, you can see how many tokens you'll get out for how much you're putting in. So just a good thing to know. You can see how many Delta tokens you get out before you actually execute the trade. The last thing to buy is the Phoenix fund. If you go and click on Phoenix, it'll take you to the balancer pool. When I add liquidity, you can see that I am short WETH. I don't have any WETH. I have Ether, but no WETH. And so to get that, I need to wrap it over here on the left. So if I wrap 0.001 of my Ether, I'm probably going to pay more gas than I'm actually wrapping. But let's just do it. So now it's wrapping the Ether, and you'll see the transaction going. You can also see how much your liquidity is, how much you're holding. You can see there's some errors here. They don't track the price of the Delta token or of WBTC right now, but hopefully those are just visual glitches for the UI on Balancer, and hopefully they start tracking and displaying that correctly. But if you go to add liquidity, you can see how much is in your own wallet, and then choose what to add. I can't do the 5 token right now because I'm waiting for that Ether to wrap. But if I want to do single asset, then I would go and I would add 0.001, and then add liquidity, and it would sell my Bitcoin to buy the rest of the 4 tokens. In the quick math, I can do 0.01, well, technically 0.0001, because it's a percentage, times the price of Bitcoin is how many dollars of Bitcoin I'm putting in. So let's say this is $5, and then I would take 0.0001 and times it by the liquidity, and let's say that's $4.80. So my slippage is or 20 cents. So I'm paying an extra 20 cents for the convenience of having 1 token add. So just know you can kind of calculate what the slippage is. They don't tell you up front, which is kind of annoying, but you can calculate it yourself. If you have all the assets, then when you put in once that 0.01 Ether gets wrapped, then I'll be able to add, and it will automatically tell me what they are, and then I would click add liquidity. Also, sometimes you'll notice if you do max for the 5 token method. Here it just showed up there. So if I do max, you'll get this. Usually with a smaller amount, you aren't really going to get front run like this, but you might want to not put in all. So maybe I want to put in 0.0005, and you see that warning doesn't come up anymore. So just know if you put in a max, they have an issue with people front running your order and taking advantage of your order as far as like slippage and stuff goes. So it'll cost more than it should. So you might not want to put in max. So yeah, that's how you add to the pool, either single asset or all assets at once. Make sure you wrap your ether so that you can add it to the pool, and use some quick math to figure out what the slippage is. If you use single asset, there is no slippage. If you use 5 asset, this is advisable, and you can quickly go to Uniswap and trade for each of them. So trade ether for WBTC, trade ether for Link, trade ether for SNX, and get each of the for yourself, which will help with the slippage, and also helps the ecosystem as a whole because you just are adding more. So something to think about in doing 5 token pooling. So that's all of the different ways to buy right now. Again, go to stateratoken.com and then portfolios or trade, and then execute.